on this first half. So if you can get to halftime with a lead, you're probably pretty pleased.
Absolutely, because we really thought that Willow Canyon would come out strong out of the gate, and it really has been Ironwood Ridge as they feed it down low to Williams, who's not able to convert there.
And you got to hit those if you're Noah Williams. You've got the size advantage. You're getting double teamed, but you've got the chance to go out there and do something strong. As Pike Tansel trying to work, and great defense from Ironwood Ridge, who will run in transition 2v2. Straight up and straight to the basket goes Mason Hoke. 2 more for him. He's got 5.
Absolutely, and then a poor pass there from Aiden Carino of Willow Canyon, throwing it off the back of Pike Tansel, but that's great team defense there from Mason Hoke and Aiden Hanley as they're able to turn defense into offense. Ironwood Ridge with a 4-point lead here with 1 minute left in the first half.
Cole Anderson, his team up 4, trying to see out the half. Noah Williams away from the basket, dishes back towards the middle for Aiden Hanley. Now Anderson working on Mason Hoke. Gets it to his left hand, fakes the dribble, and a call on the floor.
Yeah, it was a push on the pass, so Cole Anderson wasn't trying to shoot. He was trying to give it down low, and as he was passing it into the low post, he was pushed. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for him.
To the line goes Cole Anderson. He's got 10 on the night, trying to extend this lead from 4. And the first end of his 1-and-1 doesn't go. Nicholas Walker rebound. Pike Tansel trying to push his team down 4, trying to get his own shot. Looking to create inside. The foul was on the court, was on the floor.
Yeah, that's an easy call for the referee. Pike Tansel driving to the bucket. As soon as he sees 2 hands on the offender, he has to call that foul immediately. And now Willow Canyon just short of being in the double bonus, so it'll still be a 1-and-1 for Willow Canyon. Oh, excuse me, 2 shots for Pike Tansel.
Hasn't put his number on the scoreboard in a long time, but that gives him 22, as I tried to find my words. 22 of his team's 36, but that ends a long drought, and by long, I mean probably 2 or 3 minutes for Pike Tansel.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Coletti, I mean, you love what you're seeing from your star guard, but, I mean, his teammates have got to get involved. They want to win this game. He can't do it himself. I've already said it. He's going to run out of steam eventually.
Trending towards a similar story of the 104-99 loss to Liberty just a few nights ago, where Pike Tansel had 29, but no one else could give his team enough as they fell by 5-6 Liberty. But now a 3-ball from the right wing. It goes. That's huge for Aiden Carino. They give themselves the first lead of the night. Willow Canyon up 1 as Cole Anderson takes it.
10 seconds left. You got to get something quick here.
Back to Anderson, who's got enough space. He's trying to work his way inside. He'll have to take a tough shot, contested. Offensive rebound. Ironwood Ridge trying to put it up, and they can't retake the lead before halftime. 40-39. They lead over Ironwood Ridge, but the story of this first half has been the Nighthawks just contending.
Yeah, I mean, Aiden Carino kind of killed the momentum there for Ironwood Ridge, able to give Willow Canyon their first lead of the game, I believe. So if you're Joe Coletti, you're happy with how you ended the half, but, I mean, the Nighthawks have contended this entire first half as well.
40-39 is the score at halftime, and Joe Coletti will take his team right to the locker room, obviously not pleased with only a 1-point lead over the visiting Nighthawks. On the Varsity Sports Show Network, second half when we return.
24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention student-athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast. The season is right around the corner. Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675. Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fixed Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixedbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fixed Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show, Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention student athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast. The season is right around the corner.
Hey guys, Vince here to talk to you about a good friend of mine named Bob Jenkins. Bob is a Marine Corps veteran. Bob and his younger brother DJ own Vets Built Contracting. For 5 years, they've been hiring and putting veterans to work. Vets Built is licensed, bonded, and insured, both residential and commercial, specializing in renovations, remodeling, new build, casitas, safe rooms, or small commercial TI work. If you're a skilled veteran looking for work, a homeowner in need of work, or a commercial business needing TI work, please call Bob or DJ at Vets Built at 480-584-3675.
Are you unable to do the things you love? Do you know your daily habits could be better to enhance your quality of life? Are you suffering with chronic pain or chronic illness and can't find the right solution that works for you? Fix Body Group was created so you have a team of professionals to help you achieve your health goals and get you back to doing what you love again. In Scottsdale, go to fixbodygroup.com or call 480-795-5329. Fix Body Group, proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show and Fitness Minute with Tyler Mayer. Training Better Athletes was founded by renowned football coach Ron Sowers with the philosophy of training well-rounded young people in mind and body. TBA is the go-to for middle schoolers through the pros. Coach Sowers has worked with all sports but specializes in football offensive and defensive line skills training. Whether it's one-on-one or group training, reach out to Coach Sowers at trainingbetterAthletes.com or call him at 602-435-9064. You can't cheat the grind. Hey guys, Vince here to talk about Angel Dentistry. It's where my wife and I have gone for over 10 years, and we trust them with our routine and extensive dental care because they care. Dr. Amber Angel is an Arizona native, born in the town of Miami, and has been practicing in the Valley over 20 years. For general to comprehensive dental services, call 602-788-2008. Located off of Cave Creek Road just north of the 101 in North Phoenix. Angel Dentistry, proud supporters of our young people and proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show. Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show, Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you. 24th Street Dental Biltmore is the place to go for cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign. Doctors Braden, Turner, and the team are ready to put your dental needs first. They are the Valley's Invisalign experts. Schedule a free exam today and mention the Varsity Show for complimentary in-house whitening. From cleanings to more comprehensive dental, 24th Street Dental Biltmore in Phoenix is the first step toward a healthier smile. Located in the heart of the Biltmore, call or stop by 602-468-1135. Proud partners of the Varsity Sports Show.
We are back for the second half. Ironwood Ridge will kick us off here in the third quarter, down by one, but they were the story of the first half, Connor Bonfilio.
Absolutely. They came out aggressive, getting to the rack. A lot of team offense from all their players. Now what we expected, as it's going to be a holding foul on the ground. It will not be on the shot from Cole Anderson.
And you mentioned that team offense that they had. Well, they spread the ball around. A couple guys over 5 points, Mason Hoke, Andrew Kane, Noah Williams, Ryan Taylor, and Cole Anderson led the way with 10.
Absolutely, as Noah Williams gets his putback and back in, as Ironwood Ridge will take a 1-point lead here.
Williams, the second Nighthawk, to eclipse that 10-point mark. They lead by 1. Drive baseline goes, and another turnover early. Turnovers were the problem in the first half for Willow Canyon.
Absolutely, Ryan. Bad pass by Bryce Hansen on the baseline, and now Ironwood Ridge will look to attack. And they do, as it's Andrew Kane able to get it to go. He's having a great game.
Third player now. Back-to-back players get points and eclipse that 10-point mark as Willow Canyon trail by 3, and a drive to the lane is missed. on the other way, but a putback goes, and a couple points for David Bright.
Yeah, that's huge. Another story developing here. Andrew Kane holding his left forearm gingerly. Looks like he got hurt on the previous possession. Kind of trying to shake it off here.
Shaking it off as Cole Anderson shakes to the rim and got the shot to go off the left glass. 45-42. As here comes Pike Tansel. Tansel straight to the hoop. Doesn't get anything. A good job on the defensive side from Noah Williams. Ironwood Ridge got to the floor, but a push-off was called on Willow Canyon.
Yep, great hustle play from Aiden Hanley as Andrew Kane keeps holding that left elbow. He's clearly in some pain. But yeah, Aiden Hanley made that happen. Dove onto the ground to get the ball and then was pushed by the Willow Canyon player. And the Nighthawks will take over up 3.
Kane, I'm sure, will tough it out. He's got 10 on the night, the 6'3" junior. Tied for the leading scorer with Noah Williams and Cole Anderson. So here's Ryan Taylor in the backcourt. Taylor, the kick out. Working for the left corner, and an awry pass from Aiden Hanley. A little bit of a miscommunication on the Ironwood Ridge's side.
Yeah, Cole Anderson wanted a back cut pass there, and Aiden Hanley had already delivered the pass in the air instead of jump stopping and waiting for the play to develop. It's got to be a little bit more patient there on the offensive end.
And on the offensive end for Willow Canyon, just a little bit more ball movement, right? They felt stagnant in that first half as a drive to the basket goes and misses from David Bright. But ball movement could be the key for them in this half.
Yeah, the ball movement's not great. It's not terrible. I would say it's just shot selection. Speaking of shot selection, that was not a good shot from Cole Anderson, really deep three. But Willow Canyon is really just driving to the rack, kind of playing some one-on-one ball. Speak of the devil, Pike Tansel playing one-on-one there. As Tate DeBoer is able to clean it up. But we're not seeing high-quality shots. I think that's the difference.
And for Tate DeBoer, that's his offense, though. That offensive rebound that you just got there, that might also be the key. There's a lot of things that can change in this half for Willow Canyon, as great ball movement on the Ironwood Ridge side and a great offensive rebound from the injured Andrew Kane, we'll call it. He seems a little bit better now.
Yeah, it always helps when you make a basket. The injury doesn't feel as painful once you get two points to go.
And a good three from the corner from Aiden Carino for Willow Canyon. He's got a couple now.
Couple of right corner threes. So that seems to be his spot. Tied at 47 apiece here. We got a ball game, Ryan.
47-47. Ironwood Ridge patiently trying to attack. Ball last touched by David Bright. It will remain with the Nighthawks.
Yeah, that was off Pike Tansel. But yeah, it's Ironwood Ridge ball. Aiden Hanley's going to take it out baseline. Look for them to get a corner three here in this soft zone here from Willow Canyon. I think we're going to maybe see a back to the corner three.
Nothing comes out. It's almost stolen off the inbound. Now it comes to the corner.
And
there is that corner three, Connor, but it was blocked by Tate DeBoer.
Yep. He read it, but they knew it was coming.
Tansel, a transition three, can't find it. Rams off the rim, and a bunch of bodies on the floor. A tie-up will be called. Who's got possession? The arrow is pointing towards the Willow Canyon Wildcats.
Yeah, and that can't feel good if you're Andrew Kane fighting for that ball down low amongst the trees. That can't feel good on his elbow.
Inbound for Tate DeBoer, trying to find it. He gets his man in Bryce Hansen. Inside immediately DeBoer, who will go to work and then kick outside. Couldn't get past Noah Williams. Extra pass again. Ball movement starting to flow now. Tansel, good kick out. Three ball Carino, and he got fouled. That's a chance for a 4-point play for Aiden Carino. The lead is now 50-47 for Willow Canyon.
Yeah, that was a huge three from Aiden Carino. Really stupid foul if you're Cole Anderson. I mean, I know he's been hot. He's had a couple of threes, but you just can't do that. I mean, you've had such good momentum this whole game, and now it's flipping into the favor of Willow Canyon as he's able to convert the 4-point play. So now you have Willow Canyon up 4 when you've played an entire half so phenomenally against a Willow Canyon team, and plays like that are just not going to help out John Kimberlin and Ironwood Ridge.
Couple of silly mistakes in this second half so far for Ironwood Ridge. The Nighthawks will move from the right wing, trying to get it to Cole Anderson. Anderson looking to find his spot. That little step back hesitation has been his shot all night, really.
Yeah, he loves that. It's a hezzy dribble, so instead of just stepping back, he kind of slams the ball on the ground and assumes the defender's going to go with him to the rack, but instead he stays in place and is able to hit the jumper.
Speaking of going to the rack, that was Pike Tansel yet again. He's got 25. He's been quiet, though, since that dominant first quarter.
No, I don't think it'll take long, Ryan. He'll heat up pretty soon.
And a good pass outside. Cole Anderson gets a fake spin move. Deep two, doesn't fall. That was a tough one to take. as it goes off the hands of Bryce Hanson, who could not corral the defensive rebound.
Yeah, unlucky. He did such good work to get that ball, and then it got stuck between his legs, and he just couldn't really possess it.
Ironwood Ridge trying to put it inside, and they found Andrew Kane injured and all, a left-hand layup. That is that injured hand as well.
Yeah, clearly not bothering him as much. And like I said, the more points you make, the less it's going to hurt.
Kane with 14 to lead all Nighthawk scores. Trying to deny Pike Tansel the ball is John Kimberlin. You can hear him telling his team that. It's now with David Bright. Bright driving inside. Trying to find a pass. He's got to take the shot himself. It's blocked by Noah Williams. That's just too many tall trees in there for David Bright.
Yep, and that's where you'd want to see a driving kick if you're Coach Joe Coletti. I mean, he was amongst the trees, kind of a 3-on-1 opportunity. He had somebody open out on the wing.
And a block the other way for Willow Canyon, but Ironwood Ridge gets it back, gets a wide open three for Cole Anderson, but he can't hit. That would have been huge for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, they needed that. Shot looking a little flat right now.
Tansel came the other way and earned a foul called on Ironwood Ridge's Ryan Taylor.
Yeah, it'll be sideline out of bounds for the Wildcats.
And that's Pike Tansel pushing the effort, really just trying to get the pace, the tempo going that little bit more. His team up two, he wants more though.
Yep, the three-point shooter coming back in, Aiden Carino for the Wildcats, as it's Tansel.
Tansel drives inside, kicks out. David Bright with a deep two, can't get it to fall. You need a rebound there, and a nice rebound from Mason Hoke, who was knocked on the head by Tate DeBoer.
Yeah, not a smart foul. Don't believe it was intentional. I think he was going for the ball, but I mean, when you're that lanky, your arm's bound to hit something else. So just happened to hit the head of Mason Hoke, and the Nighthawks will take over down 2.
Taylor gives to Cole Anderson. Great pass up the court, and Anderson would have loved to hit that one, but that's the ideal offense that John Kimberlin wants to run.
Great move. Yeah, great move from Noah Williams there, taking Tate DeBoer one-on-one. Just got to his spot, nice little righty jump hook in the lane. He's going to have that all night long.
That size advantage on the insides that Noah Williams has is here is Carino from that right corner. He loves it. He's just too good from there. That's his third make from that corner.
Don't want to jinx him, Ryan, but he is 100% from the right corner, whether it's on this side or our far side.
56-53 the lead. Ironwood Ridge trying to respond with that extra pass from Noah Williams, but it wasn't really an extra pass. It was just an unnecessary one as they turn it over and he's fouled.
Yep, little chippy play from David Bright and Mason Hoke kind of getting tangled up. Mason Hoke ended up kind of pushing David Bright, and the referee saw it and said, no more of that, kids, as Willow Canyon will take over.
And a couple substitutions. Obviously the primary one, Nicholas Walker in for Tate DeBoer. The story of that first half was when he went out, Ironwood Ridge really attacked the inside with Noah Williams. Carino, he's hot, and he missed that one. That was a heat check.
Yeah, definitely a heat check, Ryan. Thankfully, it's not from the right corner, so he's still 100% from that spot.
And a missed shot the other way from Mason Hoke. And here comes Pike Tansel from the free throw line. He's almost just as good from there at the free throw line that Aiden Carino is in that right corner.
Absolutely, that stop and pop. Looks like he's going to drive to the rack, just slows it up around the free throw line extended or the elbow and gets it to go almost every time.
27 for number 1 in white as Mason Hoke trying to force his way inside. A tough layup from the baseline, and an offensive rebound is missed. That's a layup that you've got to hit if you're Ted Clayton, but a foul called.
Yeah, that's the easiest bucket you're going to get all night. I mean, he was wide open. Clearly a lefty, went up with his left hand on the right side. Probably should have considered going up with his right hand. Might have been a different result, but thankfully Ironwood Ridge will maintain possession as Tate DeBoer is going to check back in for Willow Canyon.
And here comes DeBoer for Nicholas Walker, who did his job that minute break for the big South Dakota transfer, 6'5". Are they going to look for another corner three, Ironwood Ridge? Clayton has it in that corner, drives baseline, dishes inside. Hoke blocked by DeBoer, and Willow Canyon will come the other way with Pike Tansel. Tansel cross-court pass to Aiden Carino, and he scores 61-53, a minute 20 to go in the third. Willow Canyon starting to get the edge here in this one.
Yeah, and Ryan, we're finally seeing some scoring from other guys other than Pike Tansel for Willow Canyon as they almost force a steal, and they do.
And that's huge. Pike Tansel will get credited for it. Carino, he's been wonderful in this second half. Wow, Aiden Carino makes another one, 64-53. Timeout, John Kimberlin. We're going to take the timeout with him. An 11-point lead for Willow Canyon.
Who's got a towel, man? This guy's hot.
Okay, never mind. We're going to keep it here. 11-point lead for Willow Canyon. And Connor, Aiden Carino.
He's hot as a blowtorch, man. We better find the fire exits. This guy is on fire right now. He had that one heat check that was way off. Other than that, I mean, I think he's 4 for 5 from 3. 3 of which coming from the right corner. That one was from the left wing, but that was deep and it was in transition. If you're Ironwood Ridge, you got to get a hand up. I mean, he's kind of blown this game open. Willow Canyon had trailed the entire first half, and now they're up 11.
And how about Pike Tansel finding Carino, understanding who the hot hand is? We've seen him drive so much tonight. He's got 27. He is so clearly the guy. He loves that to get into the paint and make shots, but he knows who's hot. He knows he's going to find a wide open guy, and if it's the hot guy, why wouldn't you just give him the ball?
It doesn't take much to realize that. I mean, once he hits the first 2, you think, okay, he's heating up. They're collapsing on me. I'm going to have a wide open teammate. I might as well give him the ball, right? Then he hits another one. You think, okay, let's just see how long this goes. Hits another one. Hits another one. And we're finally seeing some more balanced scoring from Willow Canyon Wildcats. And I'm sure Joe Coletti told his players that at halftime. It can't be Pike Tansel the whole game, and now we're seeing that it isn't.
A little bit of a soft pressure up from the front court as the shot goes from Ironwood Ridge. Woo. Andrew Kane, nice little mid-ranger. He likes that shot.
Yeah, he's also playing really well for the Nighthawks.
Tansel trying to work one-on-one, trying to get his shot inside the paint. Physical, looking still, kick out pass. Anthony Wheatley. Tansel from right at the top of the key off the rim and no good. Offensive board, can't be put back in, and Cole Anderson has it, trying to push the tempo. Andrew Kane, the Washington State baseball commit, wanted a mid-ranger again. Great pass to Ted Clayton. That's a nice 3, 64-58. Clayton with a nice response.
Yeah, they needed that one, cutting the lead to 9.
Tansel will slow it down just a little bit here for the Wildcats. A screen comes from DeBoer, kick out. A little bit of motion now as they give the ball to Anthony Wheatley. Trying to get it back to Tansel. He got it, couldn't get the shot off as the quarter expires. 64-58, a 6-point lead now for Willow Canyon, meaning they were the better team in that third quarter, but right towards the end, Ironwood Ridge just sticking around just that little bit.
Yeah, that was a fast quarter round. I mean, that went by in a flash. A lot of up-tempo basketball on both sides, favoring Willow Canyon. I mean, they got in transition early, and they were able to knock down some threes. So if you're John Kimberlin, I think you have to slow it down at this point, get into your sets, and try and turn defense into offense on the other side.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Clearly the tempo Willow Canyon wants, averaging 75 on the year, 64 through 3. That means they're well on their way to hitting that mark. But that third quarter populated by a bunch of dudes. It wasn't just Pike Tansel, as you mentioned so many times, mainly Aiden Carino, a couple points from Tate DeBoer. David Bright got his offensive game going just a little bit. And there seemed to be more ball movement, more fluidity to the offense.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what he told his players at halftime, saying, look, Tansel can't be the guy the whole time. Now he is the leader, but as a leader, you got to find the other teammates who are involved in the game. You can't play 1-on-5 the whole time, and that's exactly what he's done, and that's why his team has a 6-point lead.
Beyond slowing it down for Ironwood Ridge, who will kick us off here in the fourth, who's the guy that you're going to start giving to it? If you're going to slow it down, are you going to attack the paint more or just look for Cole Anderson?
I think Anderson's going to need some help. I mean, he's played okay, not his best game, but, I mean, it's got to be guys like Andrew Kane.
It was
Noah
stolen
Williams
by
as well.
David Bright, and it looked like he might have pushed off on Cole Anderson, but the foul is called on the Ironwood Ridge player, Cole Anderson.
Yeah, John Kimberlin did not like that call, and I don't blame him. But anyway, back to your point. Andrew Kane's got to get involved. Aiden Hanley, Noah Williams. It's got to be a team effort. So we'll see what Ironwood Ridge can do here.
Pike Tansel gives it outside, working off the screen. That's got to be a steal, but great job from David Bright to keep it in play. Doing the dirty work for Pike Tansel, who's denied by Noah Williams. And let's see what Ironwood Ridge can do the other way. Feed inside to Andrew Kane. Tip from David Bright. And David Bright's doing all the dirty work so far.
Yep. And he tried to find Cole Anderson on the wing, but he got it deflected in the way. So Cole Anderson really wanted that ball and was disappointed when he didn't get it, but it'll still be Nighthawk basketball as Ted Clayton's going to come out of the game for the Nighthawks.
Good minutes from Clayton for the team in the Navy as they feed it inside. He's rejected by David Bright. It's with Healy. And now they get it around to Cole Anderson, working on Pike Tansel. Star on star from the right wing. Screen comes one way, now it's the left. Anderson, 3-ball off the tough, awkward spot of the rim. 6-point lead remains. Slow start shooting-wise for both teams in the fourth. Pike Tansel being shown to his left hand, and he gets a tough shot. Couldn't get the and one to go, but he'll shoot 2, 64-58.
Yeah, if Aiden Hanley's going to back off that much and open his stance that severely to his left hand, he's got to take it. I mean, he's pretty much given him an open lane to the basket, even if it is his offhand. So he's going to drive and take that 10 times out of 10, Ryan.
Especially for a guy who's been as successful driving to the hoop as Pike Tansel has tonight, as his first free throw is up and good, rattles off the rim.
100%. I mean, he can go right or left. It's not like he has a poor left hand. Obviously, if he has, 28 points in this game, 29 points. So I'd like to see them square up a little bit more defensively and really force him to kick it to his teammates instead of just opening up and saying, hey, go to your left hand. Okay, I will. 2 easy free throws.
That was point 29 for Pike Tansel, and the other way, Cole Anderson responds with 2 of his own. He's got 12, but it feels like he's got 29 as well. As Tansel working, kicks it out. That's a 3 from Hansen off the front of the rim. Back out to Tansel. This would be a nice 3 ball the other way, and another 4-point opportunity. That's a huge 3 from Pike Tansel. He'll go to the line, 69-60, a chance to make it a 10-point game.
And 2 possessions in a row, Aiden Hanley has really struggled defensively. I mean, the previous one kind of just gave him the lane and fouled him, giving him 2 free throws. And on this one, a 4-point play opportunity. You just cannot make those kind of mistakes. We only have 6.5 minutes left in this game.
Tansel trying to put his 32nd point on the stat sheet, and he does. That box score is looking very nice for the senior Pike Tansel. His team up 10, which is more important for him. And a timeout for John Kimberlin. We'll go to break as well. 6:26 to go, a 10-point lead for Willow Canyon.
Thank you for listening to the Varsity Sports Show. Our mission is to empower education and enable dreams, creating a platform to promote young people in extracurricular activities and community outreach. If you are interested in partnering up with the Varsity Sports Show, find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or call or text us at 480-779-9437. The Varsity Sports Show, Arizona's home for youth, high school, college, and you.
Ten-point lead for Willow Canyon. They trailed for almost the entirety of that first half. They took the lead right at the death of the first half. And that third quarter was all them. This fourth quarter so far has just been Willow Canyon stretching that lead. Connor Bonifilio. Ironwood Ridge needs to just get back into this one emotionally.
Yeah, and Joe Coletti has made some really good adjustments at halftime, getting his team from down pretty much the entire first half to up 10 here with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Great
and
pass.
A great feed, as you mentioned there, from Aiden Hanley to Noah Williams.
That's big. Get in the plus-minus category after those 2 poor defensive efforts.
Pike Tansel will slow it down, go 1-on-1. Still being shown to that left hand, and he's fouled going up again, and he'll shoot 2 more. And if you're Willow Canyon, you'll take Pike Tansel at the line for the rest of the 6 minutes.
100%. And these are just not good fouls from Ironwood Ridge. I mean, Aiden Hanley played good defense on that possession. Cole Anderson had to come over and foul him on the shot. I mean, it wasn't even close to getting any ball.
And the first free throw goes from Tansel, 33. I think that's all. That tells the story for him.
He's killing him. I mean, he's killing him. He's getting exactly what he wants. In the first half, I think we saw a couple of kind of forced up shots, and now he's getting to his spots and drawing fouls, and that's the difference. Now he's just going to get free points pretty much from the free throw line.
Here comes Ironwood Ridge, a little bit of switch action, trying to get it to Andrew Kane. Now Healy looking for Cole Anderson. Tough defense from Bryce Hansen. Anderson from the left wing. Hansen not giving him anywhere to go. Spin move, step back. He likes it. He makes it. 72-64 remains an 8-point game.
Yeah, great move from Cole Anderson. Looked like he was going to spin to the rack again. That hezzy dribble kind of pulled up, got the jumper to fall.
Hansen now the other way in the corner, being guarded by Cole Anderson. Now David Bright. Tate DeBoer. DeBoer wants a pass, not comfortable out there. John Kimberlin wanted to walk. Tansel for 3. No, that would have brought the roof under here at Willow Canyon High School.
Yeah, and if you're Aiden Hanley, though, you shouldn't be biting on that pass. I think he was trying to go for the steal and gave Pike Tansel a wide open look for 3. Thankfully, it didn't hurt him. He didn't make it, but now Aiden Carino will shoot from the charity stripe.
And here's another guy who's probably just as likely to hit both of his 3 throws as Pike Tansel's. Aiden Carino's been dominant out from the outside 3-point range today and makes his first one from the stripe.
Yep. Kind of what we expected. I mean, he's been hot pretty much all game. I've only seen him miss 1 shot in this game.
Trying to go 2 for 2 from the line, and yes, he does. 74-64, 10-point lead restored for the Wildcats. little bit of a soft pressure again from Willow Canyon, trying to speed him up. They get across half court. Cole Anderson waiting on the left wing. Noah Williams down low, trying to work on the double team, and he can't get past David Bright and Tate DeBoer.
Yeah, he's got a driving kick there. Noah Williams was double teamed. Aiden Hanley was wide open on the right wing for 3.
Tansel just a little bit quicker. The lob to DeBoer. Oh, and it's not quite the rim-rattling dunk, but 2 points is 2 points.
No pictures on the scorecard, Ryan. They'll take that all day long.
Tate DeBoer throws down the half dunk, we'll call it, 76-64 lead. And Andrew Kane trying to answer with a 3 off the front rim. No good. Willow Canyon starting to ease their way up 12 now.
Yeah, Ryan. Now if you're Willow Canyon, I mean, you need to start slowing it down. You need to run some plays, burn some clock. Really take your time here, up 12 with just
David
over
Bright.
4 minutes left.
Yep, Bright taking his time and as well, kicks out to Hanson, and the offensive rebound can't be corralled by Bright, but it's last touched by Aiden Hanley. It will remain Willow Canyon Wildcats basketball.
Yeah, another unlucky timed jump. They would have had that easily, but just mistimed the jump a little bit.
Tate DeBoer to inbound, gives to Pike Tansel. Still being shown to his left, but he'll get his right on the baseline. DeBoer on the other side. Carino, Tansel, extra pass. Hanson was open, but decided not to take a shot, decided to drive instead, and earns two foul shots from the stripe.
Yeah, that's smart of Bryce Hanson. I mean, he wasn't settling. He had that short corner jumper, but instead drove to the rack, went for an up and under, and drew a foul on Noah Williams, and now he'll shoot 2.
Creating foul issues are Willow Canyon. That's been their theme. They've attacked the basket a little bit more. All of them taking that page out of Pike Tansel's book, who was just attacking the basket the entire first half. Now the rest of the team seems to be doing that.
And again, my feeling is Coach Joe Coletti at halftime said, let's force the issue. Let's get involved. Let's get them hacking us. Let's get to the free throw line.
Hanson goes 1 of 2 from the line, and straight to the basket went Andrew Kane. 1-1 coming for the junior.
I think it'll be 2 shots. I think that was a shooting foul. But, yeah, you love to see that going straight to the rack. If you're Andrew Kane, wasting no time, getting to the bucket and getting points on the board.
Understanding the situation, understanding that his team is down 13, now 12. I think the shot was just put on the wrong score there. Yeah, now I guess it's 78-65. We'll figure that out as Pike Tansel gets the inbound. Bryce Hanson will carry it up the court. And here comes Ironwood Ridge trying to cut the lead again. Only down 12. Plenty of time to get back in as Noah Williams will work. Underneath the basket, DeBoer got a hand on it. Williams got the ball back. Anderson working on Carino. A deep 2. His mid-range game is solid. I mean, it's the anti-James Harden, you could call it.
He loves those deep 2s. I mean, normally you would say statistically that's not a high percentage shot, but, I mean, he's getting them to fall.
And you're right. The way he's hitting the ball today, the way he's hitting the basket, the bottom of the basket today is, you'll take that most nights if you're John Kimberlin. You just haven't been able to compete so far with this Willow Canyon Wildcats team in the second half that has just looked superior.
Did they also give them the points? I don't think they've given them the points for that jumper.
It's been an interesting day from the scorers table as that shot goes, and that's 3, 77-71. 6-point lead for Willow Canyon, 3:15 to go.
Supposed 6-point lead.
Yeah.
Well, you're right back in it. 3 minutes left in this game. We are far from over.
Doubling Tansel at the top of the key, and he just got around it with his speed and athleticism. 79-71. A timeout will come. 3:01 to go. We're going to keep it here with you, Connor Bonfilio. In this second half, Willow Canyon have been the better team. Ironwood Ridge have sort of stuck around emotionally. We've brought that word up a couple times.
Yeah, absolutely. Pike Tansel doing what he's done all night. The difference is now we're seeing other players get involved. Tate DeBoer down low has been good. Bryce Hanson's been good. Obviously, Aiden Carino from outside was a huge spark plug for them, especially in the third quarter. So if you're John Kimberlin and Ironwood Ridge, get back to what you were doing in the first half. Balanced scoring. Defensive rebounds, obviously. Not fouling. Just doing what you were doing in the first half that was working so well.
It seems like, for me, it's got to come from the defensive side first. Obviously, you can't let up much more points with 3 minutes to go because even if you score on every possession, you've got to imagine Willow Canyon are going to score on their possessions as well. Defensively, Noah Williams has been solid tonight, a couple blocks to his name. But outside of that, that perimeter defense, you can't allow Pike Tansel easy shots and easy drives and easy dishes as well. You got to stop Pike.
Absolutely. And if they do stop him and they're able to get defensive boards, they have to push the tempo immediately. We only have 3 minutes left. They got to get as many points on the board as possible.
36 for Tansel on the night, averaging over a point a minute in this basketball game. It's called math.
Pretty gosh darn impressive, if you ask me.
As Cole Anderson calls ISO here, but now the screen comes from Noah Williams. Another contested deep shot from mid-range. Tate DeBoer got in there. That's the guy you'd want to defend that shot, but Cole Anderson hit it anyway.
Perfectly defended. Tate DeBoer on the switch after the screen and roll, but, I mean, Cole Anderson just too good on that left-handed mid-range jumper.
Tansel was trapped, and he tried to push his way out of it. Foul called on Pike Tansel. Ironwood Ridge get that defensive effort that they needed.
That's huge. They tried to trap him in the corner, use the sideline as your third defender, able to get a push-off call, and the Nighthawks will take over. 2.5 minutes left in this ball game, only down 6.
Joe Coletti asking the official what really happened there, and he's not going to get much out of the official. As the inbound will come for Ironwood Ridge, gets to Cole Anderson, who crosses midcourt right away.
They're going to run the exact same play, Ryan.
And he'll take the exact same shot, and that time Tate DeBoer got what he wanted, but Noah Williams was right there. 79-75, and a lot of pressure now from Ironwood Ridge trying to pull the upset in this one. Blocking foul call.
Yeah, silly foul from Aiden Hanley. I believe they're in the 1-and-1 bonus. Yeah, they are. So kind of a poor decision there to foul after all that great work offensively and that trap steal. Down 4, 2 minutes left here.
Only 2 or 3 misses from the stripe all game so far for Willow Canyon. Their free throw shooting has been exceptional, and it's going to really help them down the stretch up 4. With Bryce Hansen at the line right now, 79-75. Wildcats lead at home. Hansen got the first one.
Huge foul there.
Makes it a 2-possession game for all intensive purposes as Pike Tansel will check into the game here.
Yeah, and interesting, Tate DeBoer going back off the block. He's going to go back and play defense instead of trying to get this offensive rebound.
Defense the priority now for Joe Coletti, and, well, the shot was missed, and it was almost lost by Aiden Hanley. But they get it to Cole Anderson now. That pressure coming from Willow. Trying to use the sideline again. Aiden Hanley got tripped up by Bryce Hansen. That's probably Bryce Hansen's 4th, I believe.
Yep, and they're in the double bonus, so he's going to shoot 2 here.
That double bonus could be a big asset down the stretch here, as long as you can make them. Andrew Kane at the line. Makes the first. 15 on the night for Andrew Kane.
He's been solid all game, Ryan.
He's just done his job, which is all you can ask for if you're John Kimberlin. And he makes both free throws, 80-77, 3-point ball game.
Can't foul here if you're Ironwood Ridge.
Tansel, Carino waiting in that right corner, wanted a good feed. Tate DeBoer, and a shooting foul called on Noah Williams. He didn't go straight up at all. That hand kind of just reached out in front of him.
It came down. Honestly, not the worst foul call. I know I said don't foul if you're Ironwood Ridge, but I mean, that would have been an easy 2. So at least now he's going to earn it, and it stops the clock. So all things considered, not a terrible foul.
Noah Williams has been very, very good tonight. 12 points, a couple blocks. His counterpart on the other side has been Tate DeBoer, who's at the line right now. 4 points, 5 blocks on the night. At number 22, the South Dakota transfer has been a presence when he's needed to be.
We're having a little discussion at the scorer's table with the referee, trying to get things situated.
Three-point game, 80-77. Ironwood Ridge have come all the way from Tucson on a 3-game losing skid. Tucson at a 6A, 5A Castile, and 4A South Point. We talked about it earlier. That tough schedule has sort of set them up for this game. They played Tucson South Point last night, as you mentioned earlier, Connor. You'd think they'd be tired, but they're just putting in the effort tonight.
I was really impressed, especially in the first half. I mean, it's really tough to come off a loss literally 24 hours ago and play. So as Tate DeBoer misses the first free throw, so obviously a good foul there by Noah Williams. Let's see if he can earn the second one.
DeBoer gets the second one soft off the back end of the rim, 81-77. Cole Anderson will take it. 4-point game, 1:56 to go. Still plenty of time.
They're going to run that ball screen again.
This time they kick it out. Kane got his man to jump. That's a deep two, it looked like. And he hits it. I think that was a deep two. I think his foot was on the line.
I think so, too.
They tried
and a bad pass.
You got to think that's a mistake from Bryce Hanson. Just trying to go all out for Tate DeBoer's length, and it doesn't come.
Absolutely. Referee and John Kimberlin having a discussion. Kimberlin saying it was a 3. Referee saying it was a long 2. Don't want to pick up a technical foul here for Kimberlin.
And all day that was a deep 2 in the end of the day. A great shot nonetheless from Andrew Kane to earn that 2 points, but it was a deep 2. They trail by 2.
Yep. I'll take your word for it. I didn't have the vantage point. I had all the players and coaches in my way, but still, 1-possession game. This game is far from over, Ryan. They're running the same play again. They're going to keep running that ball screen with Noah Williams.
Anderson this time got DeBoer to jump. He's been the man every time. Kane got the fake, a mismatch. Anderson on Tate DeBoer. Works the other way, feeds, blocked by David Bright. Huge 81-79 defensive play from David Bright. Willow will push. Pike Tansel. He's going to go straight to the basket. You'd imagine foul on the court on Cole Anderson. Is that his 5th?
I don't know. Regardless, that's a silly foul. I get it, you stop the clock, but now you're just giving him free points pretty much on a reach-in foul. He was going for the steal, didn't get any part of the ball, got his arm, and now he's going to shoot. And Pike Tansel's clearly tired here. Hands on the knees, and he's earned a blow. I mean, he's had an incredible game. Looks like he did just foul out Cole Anderson.
And talk about incredible games. That guy was phenomenal. Hit every shot, made every right decision to keep Ironwood Ridge in this basketball game. But you're giving up free points to Pike Tansel, and when it's Pike Tansel, even when he's tired, it's pretty much a free 2 points at the line as he makes that his 37th point of the night.
Yeah, so again, back to my point, silly foul, just not what you want.
Tansel, of course, he makes both, restores a 4-point lead.
Unsurprising, and Willow Canyon in a little bit of a soft press here.
Trying to speed up Ironwood Ridge, no longer without their point guard, Cole Anderson. Andrew Kane has taken over that ball handler duty, and a blocking foul called on number 12, Anthony Wheatley.
Yeah, and the refs are being really strict about those hands-on calls, really just not letting anything go. And you can tell John Kimberlin's going to keep running that same play. No matter who the point guard is, it's going to be Noah Williams with a ball screen up top outside the 3-point line.
Kane from the stripe. Got it. That's a nice free throw to add to his tally tonight, 83-80. If he makes this one, it's a 2-point ball game. And when they're running that play, they've shown they have options. Kane can keep it, take it over the big Tate DeBoer, or he can pass it outside to the man who's been in the right corner almost every time, Ryan Taylor.
They've gotten what they want. That's why they're going to keep running it, as Joe Coletti's going to call a timeout. My guess is they're going to go over how to guard the screen and roll on this next timeout. But if you're John Kimberlin, you got to be satisfied. I mean, over a minute left, 2-point game. Game's far from over.
And again, we'll keep pushing this, especially after those 3 losses, and especially after a 20-point loss last night in Tucson. They made the drive up. It's a tough game to respond to against a very talented Willow Canyon Wildcats team, but John Kimberlin has gotten the reaction out of his players that he's wanted after that 3-game losing skid, and they've responded tonight in a phenomenal way. Cole Anderson doing a little bit of teaching on the sideline as well. He's obviously fouled out. Do you keep running that play even though you've got to think, yes. Joe Coletti is trying to figure out how to guard it?
No, you do. You run it until they stop it. It's now or never. And my question is, Ryan, with Cole Anderson out of the game, fouled out, who's going to be your point guard? Obviously, Noah Williams is going to be the center, setting the screen. Who's bringing it up the floor for you?
Last couple possessions, it was Andrew Kane. You've got to think that he's going to be the guy. Ryan Taylor being the shooter that he is, he'd be your de facto point guard in a normal sense, but when you want him off the ball for a catch-and-shoot 3 that play can give you, it's got to be Andrew Kane, you'd think, right?
Got to be. Normally, I would say Taylor because he's used to bringing up the ball, but I would want him for 3 just in case because it's clear that Andrew Kane is a mid-range shooter.
And Taylor is heavy on Pike Tansel, who picked up the ball and is forced to work through a triple team, but Pike gets the ball in the front court. He'll go straight to his spot that he loves inside the free throw line, then back himself out. Great defense from Ironwood Ridge. The kick out now, Bryce Hanson. Hanson finds Anthony Wheatley to David Bright, and they foul David Bright on the advice of John Kimberlin. John Kimberlin wants him on the line.
Absolutely, and no shot clock in Arizona basketball, so they could really just dribble it out as long as they want, but now it's going to be David Bright who has to earn these free throws. He's going to have to make both for it to be a 2-possession game.
And what do you do if you're Bright? You've clearly just heard the head basketball coach of the opposing team choose to foul you. So far on the year, Bright in terms of free throws made, 17 to 37, only 47% from the line. So John Kimberlin clearly done his homework.
Yeah, made the right decision. We'll see if it pays off here. Referees having a discussion whether or not it was 4 or 5 fouls.
It will
40
be
Blue has 4, so Noah Williams will remain in the game.
And that's just as crucial because now Noah Williams can't foul anymore. You can go and attack him maybe just a little bit if you really. 47% from the line. David Bright makes the first one. 4.84 to 81 3-point game.
That's huge because it gets you confidence going into the second shot. This would make it a 2-possession game.
Ironwood Ridge's bench are really loud as he misses the second one. He was 47% coming in. Well, averages out as the point guard now is Ted Clayton, oddly enough. Aiden Hanley. Good defense from Bright, who just went 1 of 2 from the line. Who did touch last? The call is that it will remain with Ironwood Ridge.
Yep, tipped out of bounds by Pike Tansel. They need to get into their set. John Kimberlin calling timeout here.
And a timeout for John Kimberlin.
I guarantee you he's going to tell them to get into that screen and roll set again because it was working so well for them before.
And interestingly there, Ted Clayton was the ball handler. It was not number 23, Andrew Kane, but it was Ted Clayton who's come in at times in this game and done solid.
Yeah, I don't think that was by design. I think they just got a little bit sped up and the ball happened to land in his hands. I think now that they've called a timeout, they've slowed things down, they're going to get what they want. I believe it'll be Kane with the ball. They'll run that same play with the screen and roll. Look for Ryan Taylor maybe on the kick out or Kane on the mid-range or even Noah Williams down low for the dump off.
And I was going to say, you don't need 3 here. 33 seconds to go. You know the guy you want to foul now. Obviously, it's David Bright. I'm sure David Bright knows that now as well. A quick 2 could be your best friend, maybe even a 2 that takes 15 seconds off the clock, but you don't need 3, and obviously you don't need to force it, but you can also hold for the last shot here.
You need the best basket. I mean, I don't think they'll hold for 1. I think they're going to try and get a quick 2, but you need the best basket, whether it's a wide open 2, wide open 3, whatever it is.
Clayton, Hanley, Noah Williams, Ryan Taylor, and it looks like Mason Hoke are the 5 out there for Ironwood Ridge. They'll give it to Ryan Taylor, who's going to take over the point guard duties. Clayton straight to the corner, and that could have been an off-ball screen. It's not called. John Kimberlin furious as they've got to foul someone, and they're in the corner. They've trapped Brady Hansen. They give it to Pike Tansel, and Pike Tansel is fouled. John Kimberlin furious with no call there.
Yeah, they were trying to run the elevator screen for Andrew Kane. 2 players trying to screen his man. They open the elevators as Kane comes through, and then they close it, and instead, a lot of contact, but no foul call. Willow Canyon taking over, and Pike Tansel pretty much concealed the deal here with 18 seconds left.
Tansel with 37. The foul was called as a reach-in on Andrew Kane. This Ironwood Ridge bench very, very loud as Tansel, nothing but net, makes the first one 38. What a performance.
He's been phenomenal all night, Ryan, but if you're John Kimberlin, I would be incensed. Lots of contact down low on that elevator screen play and no call.
And he finally misses a free throw. Here comes Ted Clayton. Maybe a quick 2, but you probably need a 3 as they're trying to get Andrew Kane loose, and he doesn't. Bryce Hansen picks up the steal. 8 seconds. Tansel trying to run away. Full court pass. Tate DeBoer inside. Late shot. David Bright can't make it. Ball game. 85-81. Willow Canyon hold on. And hold on is really the definition of what happened in that one.
Yeah, tale of 2 halves, Ryan. Ironwood Ridge definitely was the dominator in the first half. Joe Coletti at halftime for Willow Canyon made some great adjustments. It was all Wildcats in the second half, able to come away with a victory. 4 straight losses now for the Nighthawks.
Pike Tansel with 38 on the night. He obviously misses that last free throw to miss out on 39. He was the guy for Willow Canyon, and he seemed to take over in that first half when they needed him. And then the second half, he just made the right decisions, and the team got a lot better.
Absolutely, because he started to trust his teammates, got everybody else involved. It wasn't just the Pike Tansel show. We saw Aiden Carino catch fire a little bit, really changed the momentum for Willow Canyon, and they were able to come away with this W tonight.
And for John Kimberlin, a 4th consecutive defeat, but they've played 4 great teams, and tonight was an indication that after 2 blowout losses and 1 competitive one, that they can really compete in 5A this year.
It's clear he's got a talented ball club, had a lot of really close losses. Obviously so tough to lose one immediately the next day, play another one an hour away, and just barely not able to get it done again, but he's got a lot of talent here, and these guys will not go away. I'm sure this team will be a force to be reckoned with this season.
Willow Canyon, obviously with the win, they improved to 3-1 on the year. Ironwood Ridge, their fourth straight, they fall to 1-4 on the season. We're going to try and get an interview with Joe Coletti, the head coach of the winning Willow Canyon Wildcats. Cole Anderson was phenomenal in a losing effort for Ironwood Ridge. Great tonight indeed, as we're going to see if we can get our main man, Connor Bonfilio, over to the sideline to get an interview with Joseph Coletti and his team. 3-1 now in AAA recognized games. Good performance from Pike Tansel as Joe Coletti is walking over towards the camera. Lucky for us, when we get that, we'll come back. Hopefully, we're going to stay here until then. No. We're going to stay here. As Joe Coletti getting ready to talk to Connor Bonfilio over there on the corner of the court. It's been an interesting ending so far as we try and gather, and there is Joe Coletti down there with Connor Bonfilio as we go now. I don't think we are. Thank you, Connor. Thank you to Coach Joe Coletti. Obviously, he's the winner tonight. Final score 84-80 from the campus of Willow Canyon High School. I was Ryan Sikora for my play-by-play, for my partner up here in the booth, Connor Bonfilio, our two cameramen, Lance and Tony, and our producer, Bailey Lazier. This has been a Varsity Sports Show production on YouTube tonight. Willow Canyon, again, walk away the winners.
Coming this winter to the Varsity Sports Show, AIA, high school, basketball, soccer, and wrestling. Attention student athletes, parents, coaches, and administrators. We are contracted affiliates with NFHS. Tired of Pixelot? Our NFHS authorized platform can spotlight your favorite team with multi-camera and full broadcast crews. We still offer our YouTube channels as well. Single game, multi-game, and season coverage available to meet every budget, including a segment on the Varsity Sports Radio Show on AM 1060 KDUS Arizona, dedicated to your team. We can even help promote your booster businesses. Act fast.